gonna try a different game tonight. But I should probably change the sound a little bit. Hi, Jordy. I made a new empire. They are machines, robots, that are communicating with a psionic entity. And I'm gonna try a different galaxy type. Yeah, we're just gonna start. Nope. Psibots. Because they're psionic robots. The animator of clay. Oh, look, I already started at the end. We might maybe play this one. Maybe. Let's see. Can you tell me if the game volume is okay? Let's do... yeah, exploration's fine. I think the music might be too loud. Yeah, I think it's the music. Because it's kind of loud for me too. Make it more like background noise. Whoa, I gotta get used to this game again. They changed all sorts of stuff. I think we should take it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. We need... I need to see if I have a good start or not. I don't think I have a good start. What's up, buddy? might have to re-roll.
Build job complete.
Oh, that might be loud too. Whoa, don't yell at me, buddy. What's up, Nova? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the volume right. Maybe that. Turn you down. Maybe this. Alright. Oh, thanks for the bit. You know, I don't know if I really like this one. I only have one planet. Well, two, technically. And I've got one point over here, but then this leads out into this, and then I have an awakened empire right by me. It's technically called a 4X. It's like a strategy game. It's kind of like Civilization. That's kind of a bigger one in the genre that people would know of. Similar to it. We're restarting. I'm doing something called re-rolling. So basically, I'm trying to get a good start. Because these games are super long. Once you start, you kind of don't want to lose right away. Which has happened to me quite a few times. This game is a lot more peaceful than a lot of the other games that I play. Peaceful might not be the right word. More, yeah, I don't think peaceful is the right word. It's a different pace is maybe the word that I would use. Like, this game doesn't stress me out like some of the other games do. Even though it's a lot of like micromanaging and decisions. I did blow up my friend's fleet. Look, man, he went through the place that my fleet was, and I told him not to do it, and he did it. And then they were just gone. It was also before they had like the actual mechanic where we could play together. That was my mistake. Alright, let's see if this one's better. Guide us. We want to do fusion reactor. Unity. Yeah, I mean, that was his first game ever, and he really had no idea what this game was like. This is my mistake for starting it like that. Yeah, like, he was trying. He's never played before, so, like, my buddy and I were trying to kind of explain how everything happens and how it all works. And he sort of brought something too close to me, and I told him not to.
We've constructed something game-changing.
He did, and it exploded. Pretty bad. We want Shrouded for pops. It's actually a really hard game to play.
New council agendas on deck.
it's like it's pretty complicated, and there's a lot of management and stuff involved. I'm trying to figure out if this whole arm is just one. It might be close enough. We want Unity. Yeah, it's about right. Like 10 games. Sounds about right to get used to it. And even then, God, I've probably played 50 games, and I think I've beaten like one or two. And these games take, geez, could be like 50 hours, maybe, to finish it, depending on the settings that you have. They're not quick. None of them are quick. Well, the only ones that are quick are when you get steamrolled. Those are quick. Start next to a fallen empire or someone that hates you, and you don't have time to do anything.
Agenda available.
You'll have a
they
real
sure
quick
like
game.
to keep up appearances.
So this means that I found an alien, another empire near me. I don't know if I really want to see them yet, because I'm trying to expand first. Alright, so I'm probably going to stop here. Yeah, I'm going to stop right here for now. I might expand out into this. I think that this goes out further, and I don't want to go that far. And then I need to start on this side and see. So I can see the line here. I know that this goes through here and here. So I might have 3 choke points right now. But the goal is to try to get 2 choke points. So like these lanes, I want it so that I can maybe stop like here, or I guess here, and then here. So we'll start with 3, and then I will probably eventually take over these people and clear out this whole section. Sometimes you say it's peaceful, sometimes you say it's difficult. It's both. It's like years and years and years, in-game years, which could be minutes or hours of peace and just building and managing and growing things, and then you might have 30 minutes of just sheer chaos when 5 AI empires declare war on you and they want to beat you up, basically. They get pissed off. Oh jeez, please don't. Is my chat showing up fine on this game, or do I need to move that? I think it's in the lower left corner, which there's not usually much there. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna build another science ship. And we're gonna get another scientist. We also want some more minerals so we can build some more stuff. Yeah, see, I agree. Don't get that tattoo. Crazy. Crazy work. Alright, so right now we want... Honestly, I might go for the survey speed just to get this done faster. And then we are going to go up this way. Actually, I might start there. No, I changed my mind. We're gonna start here. We'll do this. So these are nodes. They basically control different parts of the government. And they have kind of like skill traits. It's kind of like what they do for the government per se. Oh crap. Cool, cool, cool. I'm already broke. I'm running out of money. Just got here. Okay, so we have a planet there. I don't know if I like this.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We like edict. Oh. Okay. You're definitely not going to hit the 50K for the Spider-Man. It's not going to happen. Wait, are you? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. I think right now we want survey speed. And I forgot to turn on my edicts. We're gonna turn both of these on. Yeah, he usually plays with me. I think we should just keep going. Let's listen to the animator of clay. He's gonna turn my robots into like psionic cyborgs? Not really cyborgs because they're not organic. So they're just like mentally attuned machines. So this is my planet
Time for some new chrome.
This is research. Uh-oh. They're angry. We're gonna keep going.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
Yes, yes. We're gonna build 2 construction ships. Yeah, I know, I'm running out of money, I get it. Okay, we're good now.
Something's out there off-grid. Build job complete.
There's no way that they have grown that far. That's an anomaly, okay.
The system has been cased. We've data mined this system dry.
Cool, cool, cool. We like research alternatives. Alright, so we are going to build an outpost here, which puts this under our control.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have to take these aliens out pretty soon.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
Because it looks like all
We've
of this
constructed something game-changing.
ends up here, which is what I want.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
It's just gonna be rough on the initial fight.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
Is the narrator too loud?
We've data mined this system dry.
Yeah, I thought so. This might be too quiet now. We'll get it. I gotta wait for him to talk again.
Time for some new chrome. We've constructed something game-changing.
How's that?
This system's secrets are ours.
Would that work with the game audio though? Because I have it
Time for
as
some new chrome.
like a game audio source.
We've data mined this system dry.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Build job complete.
So you route the game audio through the GoXLR? What? The Unbidden? Not this early. Oh. And then you can adjust them from the
Build job
controller?
complete.
I think... I built that in the wrong spot. That should be here. And here we're gonna build you because I have way too many deviant pops. They are upset. And I need more alloys. How much are those?
We've data mined this system dry.
He's played it before.
We've constructed something game-changing.
He's played a few on his own. He's played a few with me.
This system's secrets are ours.
I think I want to try to get to this one, if I can. Yeah, maybe I'll have to get one after I move in. Everything settles.
Build job complete. We got a fix on a point of interest.
So right now I'm just expanding.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
See how this is colored? This is like all the area that I own, basically. I'm just expanding out to these kind of choke points where I can like defend.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
Yeah.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Because you originally found
Build job
me
complete.
when I was playing Rivals, I think, right, Nova?
We've constructed something game-changing. Time for some new chrome.
When I'm not playing with my friends, I tend to play games like this that are very, very different. Oh, jeez, that's a lot.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Yes, 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 good. Oh. So this game is all about choices. This is basically whether or not we want to support the Shroud forged, which is basically the psionic version of my mechanical pops. This specific build that I created, Psionic Machine Empire, I want them to be psionic, so we're just going to keep increasing it. But it's going to keep increasing deviancy, which is that red number at the bottom, which is basically, for lack of a better term, how pissed off the population is. And they are super pissed off. I'm going to start building these sentinel posts, which are basically like cops. More like the National Guard,
We've constructed something game-changing.
Kind of the same thing.
Could be a sweet data package here. We've data mined this system dry. New council agendas on deck.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. It's a lot to play though. It's a huge time suck. Like, you could easily play this game for like 6 hours and feel like you didn't really get anywhere. So it's based on years. There's days, months, and years. There's 3 speeds to the game, and most of the like middle and end of the game are like the year 2350 to like 2450 or 2500, depending on your settings. 2500. This could take like 40 hours to get to, depending on how you play. Some people play at max speed and they don't pause like I am right now, which is insane. I wouldn't be able to process that fast, and especially when streaming. I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone, so play a little slower. Yeah, so I think that this is our way into, yep. Shroud Forged Pops become psionic. Shroud Forged leaders become psychic. That's
New
what I
job
want.
in the situation log.
I need more. I think that's going to be useful coming up because I think we're going to go into a
We
war
got a fix
soon.
on a point of interest.
We want to grow. We're going to start expanding to some of these other planets soon. And we are going to build star bases, which are basically like giant space stations with guns on them. This is accurate. Yeah, we did used to play relaxing games at one point. Not anymore.
New augments researched. Strap in. Something's out there off grid.
Need... Huh. Did not think I would need that. Oh. Oh, thanks.
We've constructed something game-changing.
RDR Red Dead Redemption. This is our first ascension. So an ascension is like a really, really big perk. You only get a certain number of them. I almost always tend to go for this one first. Chance for rare technology increased by 50%. Rare technologies are the ones you really want. They're hard to get. And we're going to start building some of these mining stations because we are running out of money. We're negative right now. I think Jordy would like to play Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I don't want to play scary games. Jordy will play scary games. That's not for me.
Build job complete.
See, I just want to keep oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is good and bad. Alright, so I can't tell for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's a dead end. So basically, when I was talking about choke points earlier, these little blue lines are kind of how spaceships can travel between systems. So over here I have this one choke point, and then eventually I want to grow out and get this and kind of move up into maybe this area. So earlier we saw this pop up, which means that there is another empire that's near us. It's an AI empire. I thought that there was going to be another way out over here, but there's not, which means that this person is locked in here behind me. So if they don't like me, they're going to declare war on me, like as soon as we find each other, because they're going to want a way out. Which is bad, because I am definitely not ready for that yet. Which also means that I need to upgrade these, because they are going to, they're about to start some stuff. I might try to get this before they do.
Build job complete.
And I might also need to start building some more ships. I don't think I'm quite ready for that with my economy.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
I need to... Let's see... Let's survey that one. I like the Resident Evil movies. I've never played the games.
Build job complete.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, this has to be this empire over here. They're probably...
It appears the other party completely stole our thunder.
Alright, so as soon as I press this, we're going to end up seeing what they have access to. I don't know if they're going to like us. So this is like their empire or species trait, kind of. It's like what they are. So they basically are super religious and want to spread their religion. I think I'm kind of the opposite of what they like, because I am psionic, which might go against the religion because there's some kind of other entity, and I'm also a machine empire. So, like, I'm not even organic. They can't really spread the religion to me. I'm going to try this to see if I can maybe make them not hate me. Yeah, they're already hostile. We're going to try to improve relations for now. But we're also going to build a spy network in case they try something.
Game changing up. Build job complete.
Y'all are about to see a war super early on before I'm
We've
ready.
constructed something game changing.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will make these discoveries while surveying alien worlds. Anomalies can be researched by a scientist if their skills are up to the task.
Build job complete.
I don't know if I'm going to get this one before they do. Yeah, they already declared a rivalry on me. It is time we unplug you once and for all. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to find a peaceful way out of this. I don't know if I have certain commands enabled. I'm still super new. We're about to go to war. I think probably supremacy.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
So that we can afford our war with them. I'm also somehow running out of consumer goods.
The system has been cased.
Let's see if we can get this real quick. And we're gonna move you back. He's moving pretty quick.
Build job complete.
Yes, we got it. Alright, alright, alright. We need to upgrade this ASAP. I have a feeling that war is coming very, very soon. Yay!
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
And right now we want anything that's going to help our ships, which is probably combat rolls.
Build job complete. New job in the situation log.
I'm nervous to see what they have.
We've constructed something game-changing.
All right. We want gun batteries. We'll do target uplink. What is the stream?
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
I don't know like any of this stuff. I'm gonna do naval capacity right now. You have to tell me what that is. What torn solar sail? Yo, I don't like this person. Oh wait, that's them. Why are you? I think they're trying to take my spots there.
New job in the situation log.
They're trying to build in the middle of my empire.
Time for some new chrome.
Reward, reward, reward.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Wow, this is a lot. Alright.
Time for some new chrome.
Oh wow. So it's like a giant board with buttons that map to it. Yeah, that would make it a lot easier. Because right now I have to do everything manually.
Build job complete.
Wait, which one is my main pop? Shroud forged. I think we are going to colonize them with these guys. How much is that thing? We're gonna do ship build speed for when they decide to
We've constructed something
mess around with
game-changing.
us, which probably won't take long.
We've constructed something game-changing. Trace complete. We got him. New job in the situation log.
Oh, 70 is not that much. Not compared to the $300 one you were talking about before. The Go XLR. So... Oh, this is the Zeroni precursors. That might actually be good for me because of the Shroud. Actually, that's going to be really... Yeah. I need this system, like, immediately. Which sucks, because now I have 3 choke points.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Yeah, I know, but they both cost money. So... I will have to find the budget for both of those. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. The Kornagi... So these people are laying claim to this system. That usually means that they're about to declare war on me. I need more alloys. But I can't afford them yet. Because I don't have another planet yet. Oh, never mind. They can't get to the system from there. Well, the stream deck's the cheaper one, so that's probably the better option for me. probably get it and set it up. Probably get it on Black Friday. And then set it
This
up over
system's
that
secrets
over
are
that time.
ours.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world.
We have a new
Our
colony.
colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Oh, I don't like that. I mean, I'm all about like go big or go home. I'd have to figure out how much the XL one is. 'Cause I'm not gonna buy it and then upgrade later on. All right. I have to get ready to go to war with them. I don't have enough alloys or anything. Well, I guess we're gonna start.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Upgrade you guys.
That upgrade was
you.
well worth the alloys. The
I
system
believe
has
I
been
colonized
cased.
2 of these.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Oh, maybe I would go with the normal then, unless there's a deal on it on Black Friday.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We need better stuff for... Oh, that sucks. I kind of want this one, but we're going to war soon. I need shields.
Build job complete.
You are level 3, so we'll go research down there. You're almost done.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Build a starbase there. Alright. Got... Coil guns are useful, but we could use more alloys. I think we're gonna go with coil guns.
New council agendas on deck.
Anything that can help me, yeah. Ship build speed. Help me prepare for war. Getting this new colony soon will help out too. Yep. I am screwed. You all might see a speed run into a loss.
Colony established. Free real estate. Preem.
Because he's about to declare war on me. I don't think I have... Yeah, I know. I only made it, what, 18 years? Literally the first civilization that I run into, they already want the smoke. And I'm not even playing, like, usually when I play this game, I typically play like a determined exterminator or like a rogue servitor or some kind of mechanical empire that basically other civilizations hate. But this one, I did the new origin for the Shroud, so it's like a psionic robot. They shouldn't inherently hate me. Like, I don't know why they do. I think it's only because of the specific type that they are, because they're a theocratic republic, and they probably hate that I won't accept their religion. I think if this was a normal organic empire, they'd probably be okay with me. But unfortunately for me, that's not the case. And they are about
New job in
to
the situation log.
smoke me. Maybe. We'll have to see what their ship size is. 1390. So my starbase is 3.3. He might actually... He might attack that, and I might be able to wipe out his fleet. Basically, the best bet for me is a white piece, which is pretty much where neither one of us... we pretty much don't exchange anything. It just kind of ends where it ends at, and we'll get a white piece for 10 years, and that will give me time to grow my economy and build enough of a fleet to just take them out so that I can expand up there. Gravity generators. Okay. Let's go.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Up here. Build there.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Hey. We got the old weapons. It's a bunch of research. And that actually helps out that planet. That might become a research planet,
upgrades
even though it's a home world.
New job in the situation log.
Those are useful, but this is probably more useful right now. And we want... out of all of these, just with war coming up, I feel like sublight speed might help, but it's gonna be one of these three. I don't know if I want to open up blue lasers yet, although I don't know what the meta is in 4.0. I mean, these are kind of always useful, so we'll go with that.
Fleet augmented.
I need more. Oh, I can't build any generators here, so this is going to be all minerals. Bro, stop telling me that you want my stuff. We're going to do heavy industry because I need alloys, like, now.
Time for some new chrome.
Coil guns, star. Okay,
We've
so this one's
constructed
tough.
something game-changing.
I want star holds because, especially early game, this is kind of stronger than the fleets you can get. They're also kind of cheaper, especially when I only have 3 choke points right now. There's one down here, and then these 2. If I upgrade these to star holds, they're basically just going to send their fleets in here and destroy them. All 3 of those are useful. I think we're going to go with star holds. 43 months. 34. I don't know if either of these are going to do enough. Okay, there we go.
Build job complete. Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Love research speed. Probably shields. Don't know if we're gonna get it in time, but shields are gonna be the go-to right now. Probably colonize. Yeah, I don't have the alloys. All right, we need more alloys. Just build this heavy industry and get some alloys pumping out. At least the rest of our economy is good. I mean, we're positive on energy and minerals for now. And I got the consumer goods good again. Just need more alloys so that I can take out these fleets.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Kind of nervous.
We
have discovered some astral threads.
Well, no, this might be okay, because now it's saying equivalent. Before it said overwhelming. I was worried that there was another fleet that he had that was hiding. But see how this is 1,370, it's 1.3. His is 1.4, so if it says we're equivalent, I think this is his only fleet. So we might be okay. Which also means that I probably made the wrong choice with research. But we're going to leave it. We'll just upgrade those to star holds so that no matter what, we'll at least get a white piece and I won't lose. And then I can just expand them later on. Bro, you're not... No. Go away. You guys see his little spaceship come down there?
Build job complete.
Oh. Okay, okay, I can do stuff now. Okay. I think we are almost done building all of our stations, at least in this area. And if anyone has any questions at any point, just let me know. I'll answer if I can. I haven't played in a while, but I used to play a lot. This game changes so much with every update. This is kind of really my test run back into the game. And normally I would do some research to try and like figure out kind of what is good and what's not.
We've constructed
I did not
something
do that this time.
game-changing.
We're just gonna let it ride. Well, I have a full fleet, so that's good.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Don't really need the bioreactor, but yeah, I don't need it because we're not producing any food. I don't need any food. Trying to max these out, the defense platforms.
Trace complete, we got him.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Fleet augmented.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, go research. And you go research there. I should probably colonize this soon. Yeah, I think I might. The next 200 that I get, I'm gonna colonize. I need to start expanding.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Economy. Shields are good.
We've constructed something game-changing. Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Oh wait, I just said that I'm gonna spend that to colonize. We need alloys. We are broke. You're gonna research down there.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Pretty sure I already sent out the colony ship, so yeah, so I already spent that 200, so we're okay there. We're gonna build. He's trying to build up over here. I think he still wants to attack this one. I mean, I'm already at 4.4k there. Let's upgrade this fleet and see what we can get it to. Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe that'll be enough to take him on. Ooh, +5. Been getting some good anomalies.
Booting up a new colony.
Okay.
Fleet augmented.
Why do you guys keep upgrading?
That upgrade was
I
well
see him
worth
sending
the
ships over
alloys.
there.
Game-changing upgrades incoming. New job in the situation log.
Alright, so we got our fleet to almost 2k.
New council agendas on deck.
think the hyperdrive 2 might be good right now. Right now we need the destroyer. We need a bigger ship. Need you to build there, you build here. We can have him excavate that site down there. I guess I don't know how to clear.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Oh, there they are. He just keeps claiming systems. But they aren't actually, like,
Another firewall cracked.
doing anything. Uh-oh. I just lost money. I think I might
New
need to
digs.
change
Time to
this
get comfortable.
one. Oh, no, this energy grid should help. And that should help the fleets be a little cheaper. Yep. It's almost 5K.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
He's only got 2,000.
That upgrade
Yeah,
was
I'm not that
well
worried
worth
about
the
it anymore.
alloys.
And I don't think I
New
have...
augments researched. Strap in.
Well, I can excavate that site.
Assets are valuable agents and artifacts which
Look at our
provide
first
different
asset.
effects for our espionage activities. They
I'm
work
gonna go with
within the
sublight
spy
speed now.
network.
So an asset is used in the spy network. They have different purposes. So like this one can manipulate economy-based stuff. So they're used for like this, extorting favors, manipulation. I would use him on that mission to increase its opportunity of succeeding. But I can use him for some other like basic stuff like this. Biolab. Yes. Yes, I know. Is this the planet that has the bonus for science, or was that this one? I think that was this one. I think that was, yeah, the weapon extraction facility. So that's going to be our research planet. We need to see mining, generator, nothing special there. Max mining. Yeah, so neither of these have anything special. So I kind of just look at the slots that they have. So this one has 12 for mining. This one has 9 for mining. So what we're actually going to do is, yeah, we're probably going to turn this into a... alloy production planet. And we're going to change this one to more mining and strategic resources, because they kind of have a synergy. But right now I am kind of running out of everything. We'll take the 5% research speed.
New augments researched. Strap in.
He keeps building his fleet up. I want the habitability so that I can grab this planet. I might actually move him to that. And move him into a planet governor role on that. No, I'm not ready for that. He could be more useful. Excavating.
New augments researched. Strap in.
That one is good. Yeah, let's do that. And I almost forgot, we should probably upgrade this and add more shipyards. So he doesn't really have anything that good for anomalies and stuff. I might actually turn him into an analyst. And where are you? You're the one that's excavating right now. So are you. I'll let them both excavate, but then I will move him to be a planet governor. Just waiting for him to declare war. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that I unlocked the Starhold technology already. I thought it was still researching. That should get us pretty well off. That'll probably get us up to like 8K with the Starhold, and then 2 more modules and some more defense platforms. He won't be able to do anything then. And then I'll just build up my fleet. I'll probably try to bait him into one of these choke points to wipe out his fleet, and then I will attack.
New augments researched. Strap in.
We've got destroyers now. Ooh, arc furnaces are good. It's kind of a shame because I want to take some of this over here. But what I don't want to happen is to find out that someone's like right here, and piss them off. And then I have a 2-front war. I think I'm better off leaving this here, taking them out, and then I can focus everything this way. As long as there's not a gateway over here. There's a wormhole here. I'll have to see where that goes to. I'm hoping it just goes here, or something along those lines that has to do with the precursor. Yeah, so I just built all of these here, and I'm going to build them. I'm going to end up building them
More
over here.
space for a mega block is available. That upgrade was well worth the alloys. We've constructed something game-changing.
I want to leave you up there. So we should check this. Oh, I'm not using like anything.
Planetary features augmented.
Yeah, let's do that. We need to
Build job complete.
this heavy industry on this other planet. Oh, what did I just do with all of that? Well, here we go, fellas. They are about to declare war on us. I don't think I have any of the edicts yet to increase. No, I don't. To increase anything. So we're just gonna find out. Oh, this is gonna upgrade just in time.
Build job complete.
Yep, 5.7 right off the bat. Do 2 torpedoes. We'll do shield hit points. And 3 of those. And then that's fine. You can attack it if you want. I dare ya.
Recent advances
two
in field manipulation
precursors?
research.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Interesting. Take the wormhole travel. Whoa, that is not what I wanted to build. That's why. Oh, I thought I could trust the automation. I don't have enough to replace that. I think I already I already upgraded this, but I should add these just in case he decides to go over here and attack this instead.
Time for some new chrome.
Oh, psionic army. Okay, so you're good. He should be the sector official. That's fine. You're still excavating. No, we'll research that.
War declared. Their mistake.
There he goes. Yep, send your fleet. Alright, so we are going to send our fleet at basically the same time that he does. This is a trick that I use a lot. We have to bait him in. So as soon as he starts, yep, as soon as he starts teleporting in, we will too. So that we can trap him at the same time. Then we have my station. I'm pretty sure we just won. Like instantly.
Agenda.
So, do we think that we should make them, we should subjugate them? Or should we just take over and destroy them? I'm not playing a determined exterminator. Usually I just... Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks for checking in. I'm playing Stellaris. It's a super nerdy game. And you guys actually just got here for my first war. I usually play something called a determined exterminator, which is basically like a robot empire that just destroys anything that's not a robot. Right now, the new DLC dropped, which is like a bunch of psionic stuff, so think like people with psychic abilities. So I'm playing a robot empire with psychic abilities. So I'm trying to figure out, do we make them, do we subjugate them, which is basically like where they're an empire that kind of does my bidding. It's kind of the nice way. Or do we just kill them? That's basically how this game goes. Alright, see you, man. Thanks. This game's all about choice. And it's really big on like role playing too. So you can create your own custom empires. Like you could play the Flood from Halo. It's super in depth. It has a whole system. So like this is the galaxy. This is my empire. So I've maybe seen 2% of the galaxy. You play these games for probably 50 to 100 hours just to go through one playthrough, and it could end in a matter of 5 minutes when you piss off an empire that's 10 times your size. But it's really great for role playing. I think we're gonna try to vassalize them. So basically, we're not gonna wipe them off the map. We're just gonna kind of make them do what we want them, or what we want us to do. Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm like 7 followers away from getting affiliate. I should be able to get all the other requirements here. Thank you for the follow, Dark Knight. Yeah, I have a pretty big surgery scheduled in October, so I won't be able to stream for probably 2 months while I go through some cancer treatment stuff. So I'm just trying to get to affiliate now while I've got some people watching, and then I will end up streaming again after that. Alright, so now we go to war. So I think you guys joined right as this was happening. They sent their one fleet. They've been building it up for the past 10 years. They declared war on me, sent their fleet in, and it instantly got obliterated. So I told them that I want to vassalize them, and they basically said no. So we're going to take it over.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
So this means that we're occupying it, and basically we need to go into each of these systems and kind of take it over, and then if they have planets, we have to invade the planet. And down here shows the status of the war. So basically, I'm trying to vassalize them, so I have to get this number to 0 or higher.
We've constructed something game-changing.
And we need an army to be able to take over some of these planets. If anyone has any questions, feel free to
With a
ask.
hostile fleet.
I'll try to answer. I haven't played this game in probably 6 months, and it changes a lot with every update,
Spaceport
but
offline.
I might actually be about to lose my fleet. Yep. So that's not good. They may... No, he didn't end up attacking me. So basically, you have the fleets that move around, and then you have stationary kind of like defense systems. These are kind of built up. I did that on purpose because I knew he was declaring war. I wasn't expecting him to blow up my fleet. It's not really good.
Unfriendly
So,
traffic en route.
when you lose a fleet, they go missing in action. They kind of disappear for a little bit. They pop back up, and then you have to reinforce them. You basically rebuild your ships. Everything in the game is based on some kind of economic function. So you've got like credits, minerals, food, some other stuff. You've got alloys to build ships and space stations. And then you've got planets where you can produce stuff. If this looks confusing,
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
don't worry, it's a very complicated game. It takes time to kind of understand it. So that was his fleet trying to attack my spaceport. And the game's based on a bunch of numbers. So basically, the simple way is to look at those numbers. So this is 9K, and his fleet was 2K. Obviously, 9K is bigger than 2K, so he loses. And there's my fleet that was 2K, and now it's only 373. To rebuild it, I need alloys, which that's kind of all of the alloys that I have.
Game-changing upgrades incoming. New augments researched. Strap in.
This is research. So the game is also based on researching different technologies that allow you to get like different weapons and different types of economic production. Mega structures, which are like really, really, really giant structures in space. Bunch of different stuff like that. It's a extremely nerdy 4X game. It's kind of like Civilization on steroids with a bunch of numbers and math. And it's interesting that I like this game.
New augments
Usually I play
researched. Strap in.
a lot of Rivals or Overwatch, and this is the polar opposite of those games. Like usually, if you guys watch me stream when I'm playing those, I'm usually crashing out or stressing. And this is the opposite. This is like very calm
Unfriendly traffic
for the
en route.
most part. Yeah, so he kind of keeps bouncing back and forth. I think he wants to attack. I don't know why, because he's just going to die again, but... I'm going to see if I can take over a planet while you guys are here. for viewing this game, it's kind of like a niche watch. It can be boring at times. Kind of the whole point of the game, especially when you're streaming, is more for the role-playing aspect
Unfriendly
and
traffic
the
en route.
decisions. But with that, there's a lot of time in between stuff, so it can be boring if you aren't into 4X games or like strategy games. But it's really good for YouTube content, because a lot of like YouTube creators that play this, they'll stream their entire game, which might be 50 or 100 hours, and then they'll cut like the good stuff, which might be 10% of the gameplay. So they might cut it down to like 2 or 3 hours. I think he's going to try it again. This man just won't stop.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
So I'll show you guys the actual... Yeah,
New council agendas on deck.
instantly gets obliterated. It's pretty stupid. Just keeps going in for it. And I've got a full fleet again, so I might actually try to take over some of his systems, because we're trying to get this number down here. Trying to get this to 0. So every time that he loses a battle, one side or the other has war exhaustion. Basically like from losing a space battle or losing a planet or something like that. This exhaustion over time basically forces one side or the other to agree to one of these terms. So either you surrender, status quo is like you kind of just agree to leave things where they are. And then this is my war goal, which is basically telling them that they work for me now. That's what we're trying to get to. So we're gonna try it. He might beat me again, but I just need a couple more wins to potentially get him to agree. Alright, let's see if we can get something going. So I've got an army fleet. I'm gonna recruit a commander, which they have different stats. Basically all of the leaders in the game have different stats. Right now I want army damage. And we are gonna send him over here so that we can hopefully attack a planet.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
So right now we're attacking one of his stations. That means we won. We'll go over here. And see how this number is getting lower? We want to get that to 0.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Uh-oh. I'm going to lose my fleet again. So his one fleet that's a little bit stronger than mine, he hunted me down. Which which is fine for now.
We need an exit strategy, stat.
Oh, that's not what I needed right now. So I'm about to lose my fleet, and then I just had a random, oh, am I gonna win? No. No. It's close. So I just had a random event happen. This is kind of how this game does this. It just does things to screw you sometimes. So I have like some random alien entity that just kind of popped up, and now they're attacking my planets, and I'm at war with them at the same time. So that's not good. I think I need another fleet with more ships. Do frigates and destroyers.
Our station is in the crosshairs.
We're gonna try to build that fleet, which should do a little bit better. I don't think we're gonna get them to vassalize this time. Not with these ones that just popped up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to take out all of them. Yeah, they're just kind of. Oh, maybe they're not attacking me. I don't know where they're going.
This isn't going well. Jacking out. Construction ship taking hits.
Huh.
Someone's trying to connect.
Okay, so they basically offered status quo, which means that they're tired of fighting. I have two options. Either I can say yes, and then we go into a like a white peace for 10 years, which means that neither one of us can declare war on each other, which would give me time to rebuild. Or I say no, and I try to take them over now. I'm gonna say, you know, we'll decline for now. We could always offer peace later on, because that number's 4. But I think if we get 1 or 2 good wins in, I might be able to vassalize them.
New augments researched. Strap in.
If I knew y'all were
Spaceport
joining,
breach
I
detected.
would
We're under
have
siege.
played a little more
Spaceport
interesting of a
offline.
game. Sorry, it can be a little boring. I'm building that new fleet down
New
here.
augments researched. Strap in.
Fleets take a while to build. They're built through shipyards from your stations. So
Build job
for
complete.
research, right now since we're at war, most of my ships are corvettes, which are the small ones. We're probably gonna do this one for extra 10% hull points on corvettes and frigates. Should give me a little boost to the fleet strength. And then we're also going to do this for more research. I also need another commander, which I think I just got
They
one.
sure like to keep up appearances.
I did, so I can use him. We're getting close. Negative 100.
Someone's trying to connect.
Yeah, he tried to offer peace again. I might be able to get them. I just need these ships to build real quick. They're taking their sweet time.
Targets tagged. Time for a trace.
I usually stream games like this and like rogue-like games like Deep Rock Galactic Survivor or Against the Storm or like Spelunky, like those kind of games during the week. Usually like Wednesday, sometimes Thursdays, and then
Unfriendly traffic en route.
I play Rivals.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Or Overwatch on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, which is a totally different vibe from this. This is almost more like
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
ASMR.
That upgrade
but
was
nerdy.
well worth the alloys. That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
Friday and Saturdays are usually stressful and loud and entertaining. Sometimes we're a little funny. I think we're almost ready to take these fleets over there. I'm basically
Fleet
just
augmented.
reinforcing these fleets to get them up to full strength
Fleet augmented.
so that I can take them over there and beat that other fleet up. And hopefully I can get this.
Unfriendly traffic en route.
I can get this
We've
just
got
in
alien
time
roamers on the grid.
before my war exhaustion reaches 100%, which I'm pretty close to. I'm at 92 right now.
Time for some new chrome.
Armor's good. Armor goes on the ships. Better armor obviously makes the ships harder
Our
to kill.
station is in the crosshairs.
Increases your numbers.
Unfriendly traffic en route.
Has anyone in chat played Stellaris? Or any games like this? Or is this like totally brand new?
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
Like the genre and all.
We need an exit strategy, stat.
So this means... Oh yeah, that's that random alien fleet that popped up. I don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of floating around.
Time for some new
all the people.
chrome. Research ship in danger. Save the data. New council agendas on deck.
Interesting. I don't think we want that. Defense platform damage and hull points is always good. And resource from jobs 5% is good because that works for everything.
Someone's trying to connect.
I'm pretty sure that means I just reached 100% war exhaustion. I did. So when you reach that, you're forced to make peace within 24 months, which pretty much means I need to get in here. Yeah, I'm at negative 50. If I win like 2 more
Targets tagged.
fights,
Time for a trace.
I might be able to get them to agree.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
Negative 50. We're gonna try it. We're gonna go all in.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Negative 46. I think I need to hit his home system. Yep. I think he's already sending his fleet over here.
We're under attack. Time to dance.
Yep. Destroy that. And then basically I'm just going to destroy all the stuff in here until he agrees. I might have to bombard his planets. So basically I'm just shooting the planet now. Until they agree. I'm gonna send him this bigger fleet after that. His fleet that survived. I'm trying to get this down to 0 before time is up.
Time for some new chrome. Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
I didn't make it in time. So the game forced a status quo piece on me, which means that I couldn't vassalize them. But I also didn't lose any territory, so it's not that bad overall. So this is kind of when the game gets a little more boring until the next war, pretty much. This is basically when you just go through and you mess with your economy. So like go through and I build things to make more alloys, make more energy or minerals. I've once heard someone call this just a giant Excel spreadsheet that looks pretty, and it's kind of accurate in a way. because it's really all about numbers and balancing things. But I have seen some pretty creative builds, like for role playing. Like you could do Star Trek, or you could do Halo. Really anything that you could think of on that level, like Star Wars. I mean, you could do anything like that. You could build an empire and a civilization with specific traits that make them fulfill or live out that that role playing civilization.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
So now that we're not at war, I'm gonna probably focus on my economy, just to get some stuff going so that I can afford to beat them next time. I need a lot of alloys to be able to build ships, which is why I'm building these alloy foundries. They basically turn minerals into alloys. And then over here, I'm building mining districts which produce minerals. So pretty much you're always using something and producing something else with pretty much everything in this game.
New augments researched. Strap in.
And one of the craziest things about this game is just the sheer scale of it. It's like, this is what I've been playing in right now. So each one of these little stars is a system. So like, for example, this would be like our solar system, like the sun, the earth, Mars, that kind of stuff. And then these are all other solar systems, and then this is the galaxy. So like, there's 30 other AI empires out here doing their own thing right now, building, going to war with each other, expanding, forming federations, and I'm basically over here, this tiny little speck. And then eventually, if you don't get destroyed within the first like 3 hours of the game, you might spread out into here, and then you might spread out into these two. And then eventually towards the middle and the end of the game, it spawns something called a mid-game crisis and an end-game crisis. And those are like super OP powerful empires. A lot of times there's something called a awakened empire, which would be like
New council agendas on deck.
kind of like the flood, like it doesn't exist, and then all of a sudden it just spreads across the galaxy. This is an ascension perk, so these are like super powerful perks. You only get so many of them. I usually go with for the specific build that I have right now, we're probably gonna go with, I think, Interstellar Dominion right now. Yeah, we're gonna go with Interstellar Dominion, which basically makes it easier for me to expand.
New augments researched. Strap in.
And we'll go with shields. Because I think I have probably about 7 more years until I can... Yeah, so everything in the game is months, days, and years. The game has 3 speed modes. So I can't go to war with them again for 6 more years. And when I do, I want to be ready for it, so that I can beat them next time. The weird thing is I haven't seen any other civilizations yet. I've just seen the one that's next to me. Like usually there'd be a bunch of other ones over here that I would have seen by now. And I'm probably only going to play for probably another 30 minutes. Because I wasn't really planning on streaming too late tonight. I see there's a couple people still watching, so I'll keep playing. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. But I will probably start playing this specific game at least once a week. And I will keep playing the same playthrough, because it's kind of how that works streaming this game. It's not like...
Time for some new chrome.
Some other games where you can go in and just play like a mission at a time or something like that. This is one where you kind of want to like follow along over time. Some streamers do like play along, where basically like you have chat kind of help you build out the empire.
Build job complete.
I was thinking of doing that after this first playthrough when I get used to the game again. So maybe when I come back from my cancer treatment in October, I'll probably be streaming again in probably mid to late November if all goes well. I might start a series once a week with a play along version of this. It'd be for people that are kind of interested in these kind of games, but they might not have a lot of experience, or maybe it's just too daunting, because honestly this game took me like 20 playthroughs to even kind of understand it. So it'd basically be like I'm kind of driving, but everyone else can help determine some of these questions, because this game is really based on decisions and storytelling. I think it's actually one of the best games for that. Never actually been rated before, so thanks for that, Cloudness Man. I don't know if you're still listening while you're playing.
New augments researched. Strap in.
I appreciate that. I have done the stream together thing through Twitch with a couple friends of mine and like a streamer or two. but I haven't done the rating thing before. I think rating
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
drops all of your viewers into the stream, whereas Stream Together is like a combined stream and a combined chat. We want weapon damage. I think we might actually have a fleet that's capable of taking them on. Some more minerals.
Fleet augmented. That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
Oh, I lost one of my scientists. That's sad. So we're coming up on 2253. I think we can declare war again 2256. So 3 years. And now it says that their fleet is inferior to ours, so we should be able to actually take them over this time. I'm probably gonna need a bigger army.
New council agendas on deck.
Hey, wildcard. So it kind of depends on how much you play. The DLCs you can kind of get on sale sometimes. Honestly, what I would recommend is the DLC subscription. I wouldn't buy any of the individual DLCs. I would buy a subscription. I do it in 6-month intervals, but you could do it monthly, especially when you start. And then what you could do is just turn the subscription off when you're not playing. It might be frowned upon, but it's possible. And with the subscription, you get all of the DLCs. To be honest, I kind of like all of them except for the one with the storms. Cosmic Storms. I think it's called Cosmic Storms. Yeah, Cosmic Storms. That is a terrible DLC. I turn that off in all of my games. I hate the storms. The DLC expansion. So the expansion subscription is, let's see, it's $10 a month, or 20 every 3 months, or 30 every 6 months, which is 50% off. So if you're just starting out, I don't know how much you've played Stellaris, or how into it you are. If you're just starting out, I would suggest the $10 a month one, and just do it in a month that you know you're going to play, and kind of test it out. If you like it, then I would suggest that you switch to 6 month, because it's only $30. And the way that Stellaris is, Stellaris is made by Paradox, and they're kind of, that developer is known for making games like this where it'll be out for 5 to 10 years and they'll just keep releasing content for the game. So it's not like the big AAA developers like Call of Duty where they release one every single year. It's the same game that they keep releasing updates and content for, but Stellaris is kind of known for like the vast amount of material that gets released. So I think this subscription is worth it because this game is like infinitely replayable. It's like $30 every 6 months. That's what, the price of one major game a year for all of the DLCs. I think it's probably the best thing to do. But if you're asking for specific DLCs, I don't think I can see it from in here. I think when you're starting the game, you can see the DLCs that you have enabled. I think my favorite ones... Let me just look up the names real quick because I don't remember them off the top of my head. I don't really use Federations much because I usually play Machine Empires, but Synthetic Dawn was great. I liked Nemesis. Overlord's nice if you're trying to subjugate stuff or other empires. Machine Age is the one that I'm thinking of. Machine Age is the most important one, in my opinion, if you want to play as a machine empire. And then you kind of need like Utopia, Paragons, Federations, Overlord. Megacorp is optional. That depends on if you want to play like... if you've ever seen Idiocracy, basically like Rondo takes over the whole place. Oh, the exterminated, the determined exterminators. Yeah, that's my usual playthrough, which actually, since you're chatting here, I can show you. I'll show you one of the some of the empires that I've created. This one. Yeah, so this is one that I created a long time ago when the Machine Empires first came out. Basically, I made an empire that their lore is that they were created by humanity to protect them, and then the contingency protocol, which is an endgame crisis, was part of them, and basically they went rogue and tried to destroy all life. So whenever I'm feeling angsty, I will play them and yeah, wipe out the whole galaxy. Yeah. Do Rapid Replicator, which is 20% mechanical population speed, and obviously Determined Exterminator. And for those of you watching that don't know the game or haven't played, basically a Determined Exterminator is like what, like the Vikings, I guess, would be the best. Well, or you could think of the Terminator from the Terminator series. They're basically the Terminators. Everyone hates you. Everyone that is not a robot hates you. And even then, some robots hate you too. But then you have traits. Where is... No, not charismatic. The origin is what I did. Yeah, Reapers from Mass Effect, that's a good one too. And then I think that the like the organic version of Determined Exterminators would be Driven Assimilators, and they are basically like the Flood from Halo. they just want to like absorb everything. Actually, wild card, have you played Biogenesis? The last DLC? The one that brought out, I think Biogenesis is the one that brought out Wilderness. Or was Wilderness a free update? I don't remember. But I actually like this one. I created Ego, the planet from Guardians of the Galaxy. Basically a living planet that just devouring wilderness. So basically just took over the whole galaxy as a planet. It was pretty fun. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this game's like really good at role playing. You can create all sorts of different stuff like that. I think that's my way to save. Do you usually play by yourself, or do you ever play like the co-op or the multiplayer with your friends? Solo. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of already
Agenda
a
available.
lot.
They sure like to keep
Just
up
dealing
appearances.
with all of the like micromanagement and all the different AI empires. If you have anyone that you want to play with, or if anyone watching ever wants to play with a friend and neither of you really understand the game yet, or if you have someone that knows the game and you're just getting used to it, you can play, it's called co-op mode, I believe. Let me look it up real quick. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, cooperative mode. So in cooperative mode, it allows up to 5 players, so you and 4 other friends. You guys can control the same empire. So for anyone that wants like an easy way, or I guess a better way to get introduced to the game, you got a group of friends, just take a Friday night or a Saturday and plan on spending a couple hours. I know that, so I think that each of you would have to buy the game, but this game is almost always on sale. It's been out for a long time. But I believe that when you're playing a multiplayer game, only one of you has to own the DLCs. So theoretically, one of you could sign up for the DLC subscription. The others would just need the base game. And then if you host the game, it gives them access to the DLCs. So you can actually play the full game with only one person paying for the DLC subscription. And then you can play Stellaris the same way that I'm playing right now, except you could have up to 5 people playing the same empire. So like right now I'm managing everything. I'm managing these planets. I'm managing the military. I'm managing the economy and the science, all that kind of stuff. You could end up splitting that out. So you could treat it more like a real empire where you might have Bob might be in charge of the economy. Joe might be in charge of the military. Maybe you have someone that's in charge of diplomacy. Like that kind of thing. You have someone that's in charge of science. And you kind of split it out that way. And then you can treat it like this council. And basically each of you are like a part of the council. And then you're just on Discord and you actually talk about these decisions rather than you just controlling all of them. That's a great way to play. I'd say it's probably similar to like Dungeons and Dragons, maybe. Similar style of gameplay with your friends. Just not turn-based. It's more real-time, but kind of similar. Like you have to make decisions that determine different outcomes. Always go for research speed, by the way. So yeah, I would recommend the cooperative mode when you're first starting out. If you could play with a couple friends, it'll be a lot easier. You guys are gonna fail. Everyone does when you first start out this game. It's dumb, kind of how hard this game is. Even on the easier modes, it's still hard. It takes a lot to understand and get used to it. But once you do, it's super fun.
Time for some new chrome.
Yeah, I got wiped out my first 10, so you did better than I did. I think to this date, I have probably played, I want to say somewhere close to 100 different individual games. I've probably finished and beat 5 of them out of 100. Nowadays, I'm a little better. I will usually make it to the end game crisis. But a lot of times I get wiped out. And it depends on which one you get first, if you're playing all of them. I usually play all of them. So right now I'm trying to get my economy under control. I've got more alloys here, so you can see I have 10k right now, and I've got plus 128 every month. But now I don't have minerals, and I need minerals to build buildings to make more minerals. Oh, thanks for following. Do you stream too, Wildcard? I can't afford this. I think I want the alloys on this one, so I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna lose
Agenda available.
alloys
I
right
sure
now,
like to keep up appearances.
but I'm gonna get more minerals to be able to build more buildings to get more minerals. Okay, that's fair. Do you have any other Stellaris streamers that you watch? This is my first Stellaris stream. I was kind of checking out the category. Seems like there's a few. Seems like there's a few bigger ones that they probably do like weekly or monthly. But it's a very unique game with a very unique following. It's probably the best way I can describe it. Man, I need more minerals. Yeah, I noticed that.
Someone's trying to connect.
I wasn't
Someone's trying to
sure if that's like if that community likes this game, or if like someone in that community got into the game and then like their friends and followers from that community ended up getting into the game because of that. I'm not really sure the lore behind that, but I did notice that a couple channels like that. There's a couple channels that are like VTubers, and then there's some that don't have cameras at all. I think there's a lot of shy people that play this game. Burke Black, I think that was one of the ones that I saw. Yeah, I noticed that this game well, I mean, it's a super nerdy game, so I understand why, but it seems like a lot of the streamers that play it are, they're either probably pretty shy, or they're camera shy, and I don't really care about being on camera. I mean, I'm usually playing Rivals or Overwatch, and I'm typically crashing out, just like yelling or freaking out. So I don't really care, and I work in IT, so I'm pretty nerdy, but I've also always been like a pretty social guy, kind of in all the friend groups. So I'm in a unique spot streaming this, I think. We'll see how it goes. I'm just still starting out. I've only really been streaming for like a month, maybe 2 max. Didn't the DLC release today?
Someone's trying to connect.
Maybe
Someone's
it
trying
released
to
late
connect.
last night. Unless they had early access somehow.
El Sunsa Vithka.
I will be right back. I just need 2 minutes. Alright. I am back.
Someone's trying to connect.
Do you know how they were playing last night?
Someone's trying to connect.
I thought this released today.
Time for some new chrome.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it released last night. Okay, for those of you watching that don't play this game, this is the most annoying part of the game. See how all of these are showing up now? That is because they formed the Galactic Community, which is like a galactic council. So pretty much I just vicariously met a bunch of the different empires in the galaxy. And then they basically all say hi at the same time. So for the next like 5 to 10 minutes of the game, it's going to be a lot of people saying hi and forming like non-aggression pacts or alliances or declaring war, all sorts of stuff. It's kind of information overload for a little bit. I'll try to tell you all if it's important or not. I'll shield you from the white noise. But it is 2256, which means we can declare war. Before we do that,
Someone's trying to connect.
we are going to get this guy going. We're going to build out this defense station down here so that hopefully no one attacks us from down there. And then we're going to send our fleets and our army up here, and we're going to try to beat them up until they say yes to our vassalization. Yeah, maybe it released like late last night then. It seems like an interesting update. Basically the empire that I created is a machine empire. Basically the lore, the backstory is that it's a machine empire that used to be across the galaxy, so kind of like a fallen empire. And they met the clay, which is the Shroud. What is the... I'm drawing a blank on the origin. I think it's Shrouded Fate? Shroud Forged, my bad. So basically they met the clay, and he kind of, well, the clay kind of destroyed this civilization down to their core home planet, and then they came out of it as psionic machines. So basically they started as organic a long time ago, turned into robots, and now they're robots with a psychic brain. And I'm just playing through to see what I can do with that from a role-playing standpoint.
Someone's trying to connect.
It's interesting because most of the time with
Game-changing upgrades
machine
incoming.
empires, you can't do a lot of diplomacy. But with this one, you seem to be able to.
More space for a mega block is available.
I'm wondering how that's going to work out for us.
Someone's trying to connect. Someone's trying to connect.
Jeez. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, this is a mega corporation. They basically want to put Walmarts on all of your planets and slowly take over. For those of you watching that don't play, that's another big part of this game, is all these other empires. They all have different kind of like ethos. So like this one, they're imperialists, so they basically want to expand everywhere. You might get some that are like isolationists. They don't want to go anywhere. Trying to find these ones like to build federations. These are capitalists. It's a mega corporation. I'm trying to find a good one to show you all. I can't find any, that's an interesting one. Peaceful traders. So they basically don't want to fight. They just want to buy and sell stuff. They usually do really well, actually, because no one wants to fight them. Because they usually produce so much stuff that no one else will mess with them. I kind of got a bad, there is another machine intelligence. Usually I don't get machine intelligence. It's a casino. Wildcard, when you watch those streams, just because I'm still I'm not new to Stellaris, but I'm new to streaming Stellaris. From your experience, from you watching them, do they usually like let chat kind of play along and like help suggest things, or is it more like a controlled storytelling situation? Because I would think you could do both. This is probably fine for now. Yeah, I'm wondering which one would be better. I don't really know. They'd just be different, I guess. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll do the galactic market. It's fine. It's like I feel like allowing people to play along is probably more engaging for the viewers. But again, this game is so niche that I think the viewers that watch this, yeah, I could see that. I think the viewers that watch this are already into the game, or they're following the streamer because of the streamer themselves and other games. So like I would think that you're not watching it for the interactivity, because you know playing the game already how it is. So yeah, I think you're right. I think most people would probably be there for that specific person and that story that they're telling, like the empire that they created and the choices that they're making, seeing how it plays out. I have too much money and I need minerals, so we're gonna buy minerals.
Planetary features augmented.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing that. Just like I said, I've been streaming Rivals and Overwatch. That's what I play with my friends on the weekends. But this kind of gaming and like roguelike dungeon crawlers and RTS games, those are kind of my passion. So I'm probably gonna keep this playthrough going and kind of do it once a week. At least into the beginning of October, and then I have
Planetary features
to take
augmented.
a short break. I have a procedure for a cancer treatment in October. I probably won't be able to stream for probably a month or two. Got a bit of a recovery time, but I'm going to try to get back to it after that, and I will start trying to do this weekly. Try and build a community around it for other nerds. Okay. I can finally afford some more mineral stuff. Are those notifications too loud in my stream audio settings? I know they can get annoying.
Someone's trying to connect.
Hmm. I'm gonna expand that a little bit. I do too. The streamer that raided Clubnessmen, I was in his chat earlier and we were just talking about other games and they brought up game soundtracks. This is what brought this game up. I was told them that this is my favorite game soundtrack of all time. Like, I don't really think it has a reason to be. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not, for some people this isn't a game that really wows you. It doesn't stick out a lot in one specific way. For me, I think it just kind of covers everything that I'm looking for. And the soundtrack is, I've never heard another soundtrack like this. Like, it really makes you feel like
New
you're
council agendas on deck.
in the game. I'll turn it up a little bit. Tell me if that's good. I think the actual soundtrack's like 5 hours long. I don't have any stability here. We'll do drone storage. It's basically apartment complexes for drones. And we'll do logistics hub, machine assembly plants. Obviously machines aren't born, they are created, so this is what creates them. And we'll do an uplink node, which gives us Unity, which is used for these traditions and the ascension perks we talked about. Alright, thanks for watching, Wildcard. Hopefully I see you again soon. Good luck on your next playthrough.
Time for some new chrome.
I think we're gonna attack that other empire. We're gonna vassalize them. But it's 12 o'clock where I am. I need to be off by,
Fleet augmented.
say, 30 minutes. I think I can do it in 30 minutes. I might need more.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
I might need a bigger army. So when you invade the planet, you have to actually bring an army to attack that planet. We need...
New job in the situation log.
So we've got this heavy industry for the alloys. We also probably want to add drone storage here. Maybe a logistics hub. I don't know if a commercial nexus is the right thing. fine. I think we're gonna turn this into... We're gonna get rid of him. We're gonna get rid of that and move some more over into generator districts and create a generator. No.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We need... For this one, we want mining support.
We've got alien roamers on the grid. Our station is in the crosshairs.
I don't want to lose my army fleet from this random ship.
We need an exit strategy, stat!
Oh.
Construction ship taking hits. Game-changing upgrades incoming.
You know, we may actually... Ooh, that's tough. This is a good one to have. It's just going to take a long time. Yeah, I don't know if I really want that right now. We're going to go for research speed. I think I may actually have to do this tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got a busy week at work, and I'm in the middle of moving, so I'm doing a lot of packing and stuff too. But I will probably get back on tomorrow night, so if any of you that joined, if you're curious about Stellaris, if you kind of like the vibe, a little more peaceful, but with a lot of like deep analytical gameplay, feel free to follow and join in. And thanks again, Clubsmen, for rating with your viewers. I appreciate it. I'll probably check you out the next time that I see you streaming. Thanks, everyone.